In today's video, I'm going to show you behind the scenes inside my own nutrition private practice, how I onboard and organize hundreds of new clients per year. So the platform I like to use is 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏, plus I have a little secret free gift waiting for you inside. Let's dive in. Well, hi guys, my name's Jen Broxterman. I'm a registered dietitian and I've had my own private practice, Nutrition RX, for 14 years now, hard to believe. And in the beginning, when I had just, a couple new clients per month, I could definitely keep track of them in my head. But as things continue to grow, it became really chaotic. And maybe you're at that point as a nutrition coach where you have more than 5, more than 10, more than 20, maybe even more than 50 or 100 clients. And so systems started to become one of my secret superpowers to help me scale. And the goal with any system is to still keep as much human element as you can, but use technology to automate the parts that really don't make a big difference if you do that step or not. And I find the coaches who are struggling today are either trying to be too hands-off and think technology is going to do all the work, and then they don't really have a lot of personality. It seems very cold. It seems very financially calculated. And I think clients can feel that. Versus the other end of the spectrum where the coaches who are doing everything by themselves, all human all the time. And then there's just a limitation to how much time one single human has, or the expensive labor of hiring other humans to come help you. And that's where I'm so grateful that I found 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏. What it is it's a habit-based coaching platform for really any type of coach, but it leans itself really well to nutrition and fitness coaches, where I have one big place that all my clients live, and I can create programs inside of 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏 that drip out lessons and habits or even workouts for completion. But today I want to show you one mini program that I've built in 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏, and I call it my new client welcome week. So let's go in. We're going to open a new browser right now, and we're just going to go to 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏.com. If you have never used 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏 before, but maybe you're thinking about it, you've heard about it online, I'm going to share my referral link down below, and this will let you try 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏 for a few weeks for completely free, without having to give up your credit card, just to hop around the inside and see if you like it. For me, I find it's just such an intuitive, user-friendly platform to set up. And the other reason I love them so much is they have unbelievable customer support. So anytime I had a question, quite literally, I got a real human helping me figure out the issue. Nice. So I'm going to log in. I'm already a 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏 user. Again, I'll drop my link down below if you're new. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to use myself as the example. I always keep an account open where I'm the test client. And I'm going to show you my new client welcome week. So we're just going to go here and click options, and I'm going to go assign to a program. So assign to new program. I'm going to say it's going to start today. And then the program I'm going to choose is this new client welcome week. And you can see that I can put multiple clients on the welcome week at once. So if I have, 3 new clients starting in the same week, I could do this in one click and go assign to client A, B, C, etc. But for right now, I'm just going to be the example client. I can toggle if I want to send them an email and the program invite, or I can toggle that off and it will just drop into their account. And so we're just going to hit the green button, assign to program. And now me, the client, Jennifer Broxterman, has this welcome week all ready to go. Now, one thing I like inside of 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏 is you can switch the view depending on your preference for how you like to see it. So you can look at the calendar as a monthly calendar, and you can see that my welcome week lasts 7 days long. Or I can toggle it to list view, and it just kind of goes down and shows you day by day, moment by moment, what are the lessons, what are the habits. So a lesson inside of 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏, think of this like dropping a little nugget of reading for the client to do, right? So in my welcome week, what I really try to focus on right off the get-go is welcoming them into the family. So the version I pulled up is actually part of the free gift I'm going to hint about in a second, where it is completely customizable to you as a coach. So you can take my general framework and then go make it fit your name, your business, your photo. So what I like to do in the very first lesson in the welcome week is make that person feel really comfortable, like they are joining our health family. So we, have a picture of ourselves as the coach. We list our business name. We are starting to hint at what are our values, but you want to keep this lesson really, really short. And one thing I'll mention, if you have no welcome sequence whatsoever, you can start with just a single post. So if you're at 0, I always use this phrase with my nutrition clients, better is better, forward is forward. And even just having something small that you send out to your clients. Again, it could just still be through email. It could be a Google Doc. I just like Coach Catalyst because I can do this en masse with all the people we're working with. You want to have people have confidence and security that they made a good decision hiring you to be their coach. And so that's kind of what this welcome sequence is all about, is increasing someone's comfort level. But also what I'm strategically doing through the 7 days is I'm starting to teach them and drip out little bits of information that they need to know for how Coach Catalyst works or whatever platform you're going to coach off of. But also I'm already adding value before we kick it off and get right into things. So the timing of the welcome sequence is something I haven't spoken about yet, and that's also really important. So one of the programs I sell kind of at scale is this 6-week healthy habit behavior change program called Powerful Progress, where people get started and they go through a theme of the week. So 1 week is on veggies, 1 week is on protein, 1 week is on sleep and stress. We do a week on mindset. We do a week on cooking more whole foods, and we do a week on alcohol, water, and sugary drinks. So when someone buys that program from me and, they jump on my website or they see it on social media, I want them to have a warmed up experience before the program kicks off. So I drop the welcome week kind of as soon as they pay money and commit to signing up, just to give some context for how I use this. So the first lesson is just welcoming them into the family, introducing a photo of us, our name, our business name, right? Just kind of quick general hello. And then their habit for the welcome week is to get them used in their phone to clicking off reading the lesson. And again, you can pick whatever icon. I just picked a little book picture, and they'll go in their phone and check off like, yeah, I read today's lesson. Then the second day of my welcome week is when I do a value add. So even though the program hasn't begun yet, I want to talk to an issue that my ideal client avatar struggles with. So stress eating is something that my ideal clients often have problematic relationship with. So the second thing I did is, you'll notice this lesson is super short. It's like 3 sentences long, but what it leads into is a short YouTube video. And the reason I put a YouTube video in my second day of my welcome week is because you only get so much of a human dynamic from text alone. But as we start to add additional layers of communication, right? Voice notes or video messages, now they can have a better sense of your vibe, your coaching personality. Because remember, people don't stay loyal to coaching, people stay loyal to individual coaches. So my second tip in your welcome week is, early on in the process, have another layer of communication, even if you're coaching remotely. So voice notes or video is even better, is a great way to do that. Then this is where you can play with the features inside of Coach Catalyst and throw in a message. So Coach Catalyst lets me two-way message with my clients, and you can preset messages that look like they were written off the cuff by you as a coach. So you'll see on my screen here, it's set to go out at 9:52 a.m. And I'm very intentional that it's not 9 a.m. on the dot or 10:30 a.m. Like, pick kind of a random number. It, again, seems more human. And then you can do these customization prompts. Like, it goes, hey, first name, welcome, welcome. This is a test message for me to make sure everything's working correctly. I'm excited for you to get started with us. And then people write back and be like, yep, I got it. I'm excited too. So it builds that excitement while they're waiting for their program to start and get going with things. So then day 2, again, we're adding video, we're adding some personality, we've reached out in a message. In day 3, to not overwhelm them with too many what we call to actions, there's one specific goal in day 3, and that's to get them to join our socials. So we start to talk about this idea that we're a healthy family, We invite them to join our Facebook group. We invite them to join our Instagram page. We do a little screenshot of what our current Facebook page looks like so they know they're in the right spot when they go to click those links. So again, in the welcome week that I'm going to share with you guys in a moment, there's space for you to swap out where I have highlighted to insert your own social media information. Then we start to, in day 4, introduce how this whole Coach Catalyst, MyCoach app or tracker works. So we have a couple of informations around, how they can track different parameters. If they want to track their weight or their body composition or their energy or their mood, or if they want to do progress photos. We teach them how to save a lesson if they want to go back and do that. We talk about the importance of using the app even on the days that they're not doing the healthy habits, because it helps us with their accountability stats. So we just do a short little lesson on Coach Catalyst. Then we start to go back to, again, our vibe and that coach personality. So even though I'm representing an organization and a business, I want my values as a coach to start to come through to the clients. And so we have 3 framed photos on our office wall that says, be curious, be kind, be honest. So we actually did a photo of our physical counseling space. And especially if you do a hybrid model, some online, some in person, you can add a photo. You might even just want a picture of you as a coach behind your desk or behind your computer. Because again, it's about the real person in the coaching relationship. This is not just cold, calculated computer coaching. Then the second last day of our welcome week, we go back to a value add post. So this time, instead of making them watch a video, we have a little story and a downloadable PDF around stress and emotional eating. Again, a resource designed for our ideal avatar. And then finally, the last day is like the pump up of like, tomorrow we begin, let's get going. And so we have just a really short little YouTube video I pulled from the internet. It's welcome to the grind. It's really inspirational, a lot of hype up music. It's like just a couple minutes long. And again, it's just a way to get someone like excited to mark that, this is the end of the welcome week. Everything's ready to go the next day. And so the reason I show you something like this on the back end of Coach Catalyst is just to give you some ideas and some inspiration. If you've never thought about your customer journey like this before, of what happens before things officially begin. Because if you don't take care of your clients in the time between when you first contacted with them and when they're going to start with you, sometimes you will get buyer's remorse, right? People will get cold feet. They'll maybe get resentful, like they've paid you this money and they haven't heard from you. I remember when I signed up for a really big marketing package with a coach, I paid him all this money. He did the song and dance to sign me up and then basically ghosted me for like 5 weeks before anything began. And I was really annoyed because he had promised all these things that were going to start to happen right away. And then once he got my money, he just stopped talking to me. And that rubbed me the wrong way. I realized I signed up with not a good guy. So I did ask for a refund, and it was within the 30-day period I was allowed to do that. And thankfully I got out. But there is a cooling down period. So the nice thing about a welcome week is it keeps that connection going before the official action begins. So here is the free gift I promised at the start of this video. One, I want to just give you the opportunity to use Coach Catalyst and try it out for free. So if you haven't ever signed up for an account before, I'll link in the description down below. A completely free link. It costs you absolutely nothing. It lets you go in, grab an account, poke around in there, and just see if that layout and that platform would be of ease to you in coaching a lot of clients. But the second thing is, of course, Coach Catalyst isn't free forever. They're very affordable and they charge kind of by the number of clients you're coaching. So they have different tiers for different levels of coaching packages. If you do end up signing up through Coach Catalyst using my link, I will be more than happy to email you my welcome week template that is completely editable. All you have to do is send me your initial receipt from joining Coach Catalyst using my referral code, and then just say, hey, I want the welcome week sequence, and I will go send you that template So everything is done for you. And then all you have to do is go in and customize the places I've highlighted in yellow to make them work for your own business. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Just wanted to show you a little tidbit behind the scenes of what it looks like to work with a huge number of clients at once and how to just professionalize and legitimize yourself as a coach so people increase their confidence and security in working with you, and how to leverage technology so you can do what you do best, which is coaching and focusing on that human relationship so you can go make the world a happier, healthier place. I'm Jen Broxterman. Thanks for being here. Bye.